Hey guys, please don't kill me because one, I haven't uploaded in forever, and two, I just went into the game loading screen, and suddenly this cutscene popped up. I'm like, what the frick? So anyway, I don't think we've seen this cutscene. Maybe we have. If so, I apologize, but I do not remember it. Basically, Desmond just asked who Daniel Cross is. Now that I think about it, we might have seen this before. Well, hey, now you get a refresher. In any case, I just wanted to say, for those of you who like my Facebook page, you already know that my family came, well, my brother and his family came up to visit us for the holidays. They were here for like 8 days, and at which point, the reason why I can't do any recording at when they're here is because he has 2 little boys who make a lot of noise, and I don't think you guys would appreciate hearing 2 little boys, you know, screaming and stuff in the background. So in any case, the reason for the rest of the delay is because, I'll admit it, I got too damn addicted to Star Wars The Old Republic. And I've been playing that like non-stop for weeks, like since November. And I'm just like, yeah, I can't stop playing it. In any case, there's my big excuse. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go into the cutscene now, so enjoy, I guess.
To be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Alright. Maybe we didn't see that cutscene. Suddenly it just doesn't sound all that familiar. Anyway, so is the socket here? What's the interact key again? I'm hitting like every button that could be the interact key. I don't think that's it. Okay. Besides, if it was interactable, it should, you know, pop up and say, would you like to, yeah, like that, press any button, but I'm gonna leave him alone for right now, even though there probably is, you know, new conversations to be had, but first, I'm gonna see, oh, I have new emails, don't I? Let's see here. There, wait, shoot. I'm gonna imagine it starts at the 7th. Sure, I won't say anything. Hold on, let me... Okay, so I have read that one before, but I don't remember this one, so that's probably where we start. That is some fatherly love right there. The sooner we're through the door, the sooner we get back to our lives, or in your case, the lack of one. Alright. Alrighty. Hmm. I had a feeling. I was sitting there going, that's a very interesting date and sender and subject. I wonder if 16 survived and sent it. It says hello. Oh, maybe not. Hmm. Whoa, this is starting to sound all weird. Whoa. So I guess it's Juno that's sending the emails. I had a feeling it was one of those who came before, but yeah. Anyway. Alright. Alright, now we're done with emails. So would the power sources be the thing that I stumbled upon before then? Now, keep in mind that I haven't played this in almost a month. So, I might be a little rusty again. So this looks like it should be, like, you could plug something in here for power cores, but... I'm not seeing any interact buttons. Do I have to, like, grab something? Whoa! Desmond, calm down. Hey! What are you doing up here? I'm gonna try to find the whole where to find the power source. Or whatever it is that they want me to find. I know it's great, I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh. Hey! Desmond, he's... That's some pretty good miming there, Desmond. You should be a professional mime. Alright, in any case... I'm not seeing any interact buttons here, so this must not... I mean, it looks like it should be the place, but nothing's responding to being near it. Well, that's odd. Unless it's something out here then. But I can't find that either. Ooh. Maybe I'll talk to everyone and maybe then they'll give me a clue as to what the heck I'm supposed to be doing here. Any button. I'm pressing it. Any button.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
Or it could end up being disastrous for Desmond's mind.
So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want it?
Well, I guess I was supposed to follow him. Actually, I was sitting there freaking out about Desmond's black eyes. Now I think I might be able to see whites, but his eyes, like, look completely black. That's kinda creepy.
So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history.
Anyway, to
say
go
history.
through
They
this,
certainly teach you
no.
strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. But keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner, gratis, for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now, when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently.
Yeah. Gotta love politics. I wonder if there's another...
I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source.
Oh, wonderful.
Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now. Just, that's a rule. Just follow that as a rule.
Okay. Let's go talk to Daddy, dearest.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
Okay, sorry about that. That, you know, sudden cut of commentary. I just got informed we're going out to dinner, so my time to play has been kind of cut. Alright, come on. Power... No. Wait. That's right, I can do that, can't I? Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Oh! Ow! Okay, I don't think what I'm looking for is up there. Hold on. I'm gonna give it one more go. Stop it! Oh, hey! Well, it's not really taking me anywhere. Never mind. Drop. How do you drop? There we go. So how do you drop when you don't have a interface or anything telling you how? Yeah, well, I'll see if I can do something. I just really want to find that power source. Oh, God, that's so creepy. Lady!
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
Well, that's interesting. Down we go to explore. Ooh, now things are glowing as I walk by. Only some of it, though. Oh, Juno. How do I even get over there? Trying to think if there's like trying to see if there's some way to climb. It doesn't look like there's a viable way to climb up here and then get over there. So maybe it's on the other side, or I don't know. Maybe it has to wait until we get the next power source thingamajiggy. Wait, that doesn't work. How did I get in here? Ah, through here. Okay. Alright, so I want to go down. Can I... Please tell me I can... No, it's not letting me. Stop it, Desmond! Stop! Stop trying to climb invisible walls. I wonder if I can catch that! Yeah, I can! Whee! Ah, this game can be so very, very fun. Alright, now we're back into safe zone. And I need to talk to Rebecca still, don't let me forget. Oh wait, there's really nothing you can do. Alright, so I'm gonna say, it looked like there's some sort of change over here. Not really. Well, there's definitely some changes over here. I'm just not exactly sure how to get up there. Unless... Oh, wait. These doors open. That door. This opened up.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the thread away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Something worse, huh? Oh! Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, let's see. If that doesn't work, what will? Let's give... No, stop it, Desmond. Ooh. Ah! Whoops. Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, there's gotta be another way up. Let me try this just one more time. I don't know if... Aha! He got it this time. I was gonna say, that's weird. There didn't seem to be any other way up. That's too narrow to get through. So... Oh, okay. More.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. but forward. We could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Alright. Well, that's interesting. Little twist and turn of events. Honestly, I think I'm gonna... I don't really want to stop here, but at the same time, I'm gonna be leaving in about half an hour to go out to eat. So, it should be enough time for me to at least get this video ready for you guys to watch. I can get it, ready for uploading. And unfortunately, because of this, I'm probably not gonna have time to do videos until about Monday. We'll see about tomorrow, but I'm working 3 to 8:30. And I don't really want to do it before work. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll get this random burst of motivation to let's play tomorrow morning. I don't know. Sorry to cut this really short. I didn't exactly foresee having to go out to eat, but I'm putting something up for you guys to see. Yay! Alright. I'll see you guys soon, I promise.